We start today by talking to my main man, Wally. Let's see what you can craft, dude. Cat, you need to just, lie down. There you go. So he can craft for us a relic, a +1 relic charge. So there we go. Increases your number of relic charges by 1. That used one of the simulacrum we had and used basically all the luminite crystals we had, and we are now
goodbye, traveler.
Basically able to use 4 charges, which probably means, especially with the regeneration thing we got going on here. What ring? We've looked at that one. I was not all that interested in it. We probably... Cat! You gotta move. You can't sit on my mouse pad and specifically on the mouse. It doesn't work, kitty. She's like, but I want to. I know you do. You're adorable. But I need to be able to play the game. We could probably change our amulet around. Birthright of the Lost. I don't remember getting this one. Increases all damage by 10%. On perfect dodge, apply exposed on the attacker and enemies within 3 meters of the wearer for 15 seconds. Exposed, target receives 15% additional damage from all sources. I'm going to take a moment to look through all these and see if we want to switch from the emergency switch. Just for the giggles, we're going to try the Shade Bloom Crystal, which gives us a 35% damage bonus, and every 5 seconds the bonus... you can't read it. Hold on, I can fix this. Now you can read it. And every 5 seconds, the bonus switches between physical and elemental damage. I don't know that this is going to be super duper helpful, Cat. You must have tried to select a grenade. We don't need one. Let's go ahead and get back to the Feyland. I remember there was one more thing I wanted to do. We're going to buy this old whistle. This looks to be a whistle of sorts, yet no sound emerges when it's blown. It's almost as if its purpose lies in something beyond our auditory senses.
Never seen anything like this before.
Okay, so let's take a look. Yeah, there you go, exactly. Let's take a look at the inventory. I do want to look at it right quick. This guy here, let's see. I haven't laid my eyes on one of these in years. Back when I was in the military, these little gadgets proved to be mighty handy. And as the character just said, we should go talk to Wallace, so let's go talk to Wallace real quick. As you can see, I made a point of going to grab the rusty metal from the cranky dude who sells guns. And let's take a look at that one right quick, too. So despite its age and wear, it serves as a reminder of the bravery and sacrifice of those who fought in the conflict, even if the details of their commendation are now lost to time. Well, I haven't seen one of these things in over a century, and the fact that it's still in relatively good shape means it must have been really important to someone. Actually, I want to take a closer look. Semper Paratus. Okay. Well, let's talk to Wally now, because I think he might have something to say about these.
I knew you'd say that.
So you can now craft, and we don't have enough luminite crystals for it, but we can craft the Silent Whistle engram and the Sniper War Metal engram. Okay, so once we have some more luminite crystals, we're going to come back to him. Now, for real this time, let's get back to the Feylands. We're back in the Forbidden Grove, and I can see right there the bird is still there, so I'll just have to figure that one out another day. I'm just trying not to forget that there's a giant bird around and that, maybe it would be worth checking out. There's a Blood Moon altar here, which has some sort of crafting to it. Not quite sure what that's about, but I want to go back to this area. We kind of started wandering into it at the very end of the last one, and I want to fill in the gap there. But before we do that, if we go into our inventory, I did make a point of buying a couple of tonics from Mudtooth. So this increases max health by 20, and it lasts for 60 minutes and will stay in effect after death. I was actually going to buy a bunch of the other tonics just to have, some different ones to try, and that was when I saw the whistle and thought, oh yeah, that's right, I wanted to buy these things and see what they do. Because they're so expensive, they gotta be for something. And then I ended up buying the whistle and didn't get any other tonics, so this is what we got. We're gonna make we'll make the best out of it. How about that? Guess we'll go through this area first. We'll go down here. Ooh, purple. Purple. Purple item. The Vengeance Idol. That sounds good. I should mention, too, I didn't really talk about this, but a couple episodes ago I talked about how I spent a little time in adventure mode, and I had a good time doing that. If you find an item you have already found in the game while in adventure mode, and presumably, I guess, on subsequent playthroughs, it just gives you a bunch of scrap for those items. So that's in part why we had so much. It's because, we'd find an item and the game was like, here, have 700 or 250 scrap, or I think maybe a couple of them might have been 500. I think most of them were 250 though, so that was pretty good. Yep. You are angry. Let's go ahead and put a turret down. And we'll just switch back to this guy for a moment. Actually, you know what? I never do this, so here, we'll just go ahead and use... I think I used the shield. There you go. Perfect. There, we got a luminite crystal. That'll help us out in our attempt to create those engrams. So I guess we can run back this way. This is going to kind of fill in the gap right here, and then... Oh, excuse me, guys. A lot of birds around or something. This is kind of under where the giant bird is, a little bit. I think it's a little more like that general direction there. We just can't quite see that far right now, but that's fine. Again, I'm just trying to fill in a little bit of the map, that's all. And then we'll just look in this corner to see if there's anything over here. It's not looking like it, but we do have some enemies, so we can just take care of them right quick. When I say them, I mean that one. And we got ourselves a little bridge that's going to connect back over here. And then we got to go up into those buildings, or that building. Huh. Okay. That was very loud. Let's just finish since we're already here. Cat, you okay? Kinda. That was a little ugly getting up there. Doesn't look like there's anything on this floor. Let's see what we got up here. Well, we do have some iron up here, so that's cool. A little galvanized iron. Never going to say no to that. I mean, at the very least, we could probably sell it if we really needed to, right? Not that I'm suggesting we do that. I'm just saying we probably could. So let's go ahead and head back to that checkpoint, and I'll meet you over there. I don't think the bird is up there. I just realized I mean, it wasn't that far of a walk, but I just was looking up there and like, I don't think it's up here. I wonder if that really loud call, whatever that was you want to call it, we heard, that must have been the bird leaving. I wonder if that had anything to do with all the little birds. The curry charm. We'll take a look at that in just a moment. I want to look at the rest of this nest. Wow, the bird has a lot of eggs. That's a kind of large nest. That seems like that'd be kind of difficult to take care of all those eggs. So here, let's take a look at this item that we got. Nope, try that again. I think we got 2 items, right? So we got the curry charm. For every 10% of health missing, a maximum of 50%. Gain 10% increased relic use speed and 7% chance to not consume a relic. Okay. And then the Vengeance Idol, where increases all damage dealt by 30% when the wearer's health is below 50%. Interesting. I don't know that I want to use either of those right now, but let's get back to where we were. So with the crystal right there, we just need to head on this way. We took the up area on the previous one and found an item over there. And then we saw this earlier with some sort of something over here. Is it this altar right here? The Blood Moon Altar, an ancient stone altar sits forgotten on the jungle floor. So we can make a faded grimoire. We need Blood Moon essence for that. A knotted helm, that's going to be armor. Knotted cage. Knotted greaves, knotted gloves. A soul anchor increases all damage by 20% while at least one summon is active. That's interesting. I'm not sure what that is. Faded grimoire is a material, by the way. Got the soul guard ring. Gain a stack of bulwark for each active summon. And we've got the Blade of Gull over here. A short but thick sword used by Gull warriors. Its compact design makes for swift yet hard-hitting blows. An excellent close-range option. And then we also have the Sanguine Vapor. Grants 2% of base damage dealt as lifesteal. Lasts 60 minutes, will stay in effect after death. I like the sound of that. Actually, what does that one cost? 1 Blood Moon Essence. So how do we get Blood Moon Essence? You don't seem to drop it, so therefore we must have to find it elsewhere. Oh man, Once again, left or right? I guess we'll go left. That's kind of what we did last time. I'm just shooting random things now in the hopes that it drops blood moon essence for me. Big door over here, so that means we need to go the other way. So let's backtrack all of 3 seconds worth. And now going to the right, we'll see if there's anything of interest over here. It looks like by way of the map it could go some distance. I don't know that it will. And we got another door over here. Well, I guess since we are closer to this particular door, this is the door we shall go through. And it kind of seems like this is more of a side questy one because the other door has the primary objective marker over it. Easy for me to say. So, perfect. Okay, so we have entered the Lament. The Lament. The Lament.
This place gives me the creeps.
The Lament. The Lament. Take your pick. I don't know which pronunciation is the best, but I like all of them. I stand by all of them. I assume we're going to have some enemies in here.
Come on!
Momentarily. Interesting. That seems to be shooting from that direction. Okay. That's going to make life difficult. So which way are you on? You're on this side? Oh, I'm stuck on the wall. This is terrible. Let's try this again, not being standing on the corner. Okay, and then that, and then that, and then that. Ow! Oh, I have regrets. So this is just awful, and I hate it very, very much. You're gonna go that way, and then you're gonna go this way. Okay, so, nope, wrong button. So you're gonna go that way, now that way, that way, now that way, that way, now that, oh, crap. Are you able to duck these? Oh my gosh, my life just was made immeasurably easier. I didn't realize you could duck them. I didn't even think to try because I thought, there's no way you can duck these. But sure, you can duck them. Great. Okay, let's wait a second. That one, perfect. This is not bad at all now that I know you can duck them. So much easier. I'm opening the box first. I don't care about anything else. I want to open the box before I do anything. Oh, good grief. That's horrible. Thank you. Go away. I hate you, all of you. You're just terrible. You should feel bad about everything you've done. Open the door. Give me someone to shoot so I can take out my frustrations like a normal, well-adjusted person. Wait, what? That didn't come out right. Let's go this way first. I don't know why, I just like the look of going left, because left is pretty much the way I've been going lately. Are you going to drop some blood moon essence? Because that'd be fantastic. No. Okay. Are you going... No. I mean, whatever. It's fine. I would like to craft some of those things. They look interesting. At the very least, the armor would be kind of cool so we could run around looking like a root boy. Boom. Yep. Ugh. And there's just a cloud lingering. That can't be good for you. Just gonna give that a second there. I say there's definitely some like, oh hi, some happening music going on, which tells me there's a mini boss or whatever around. Let me run a little bit and get away from that ledge because I'm intending to jump off of it if I'm not careful. Da-da-da-da-da. Oh, that's fine. We can do this. Not a big deal. Crawly guy. That guy. Oh, you're going to be a problem. All right. Fine. Let's do it like this then. I don't care. I'm good with it. Doesn't matter. Get rid of that guy. Oh, crap. Get rid of that guy before he gets too close. Because that's just going to be bad, bad news. Okay. Oh, hi. How you doing? Where'd you guys come from? Did you come here often? Do you like to teleport behind people and surprise them? Because that's kind of rude. Hey, we got some regular iron out of that. There's a luminite crystal. We only need a bajillion more of those to go.
Oh, damn.
I might need to fire up some more adventure mode so I can get a ton of those again. Seems like these dungeons are basically the best place to go for those sorts of things. Or at least better than this overworld has been so far in this particular place. Seemed like in Nazgul or whatever that place is, Narud, that's what it is. Seemed like we were getting a lot of these guys in Narud. So it wasn't too bad to farm this sort of stuff. Yeah, I realize that that guy's in a terrible place and is not going to help any. I do recognize that. So we're going to do this. Okay. I was trying to recall the stupid thing, like, before even running out of this area. So I don't even know what's going on anymore. I don't even know you! I don't know what's happening. I'm just going to keep shooting you. And we're going to go rampage mode in a second. Oh, hi, how you doing? Who's shooting me? Is there someone up high doing it, or is it just this guy? Da-da-da-da-da! Hi, how you doing? Oh, this gun overloaded again? Overheated again? Figures. Here, can I hit you with that? You don't even care about that. Okay, there you go. There's some corruption on you. Okay, trying to switch weapons here. And that is not working at all. Okay. Just choose not to switch weapons this time. Oh, come on, man. There we go. That was annoying. We got Polket's Razor and the Mutator Overdrive.
Holy hell.
Okay. And then there's some Luminite Crystal. That's good stuff. Didn't need the Vulcan turret after all, now did we? So what did we get? We got Polket's Razor. This device comes from the Pan homeland across the Dark Sea. According to legend, Polket always kept it with him, though it is unclear why they call it a razor, for it bears no blade at all. Few tales have survived from the ages before the Great Journey. The Vaunt hides such tales in the dark, away from immortal ears, where they recounted only to the faithful few. Interesting. Okay. We'll have to see what that does, because that is a quest item, so that's not something we're going to be able to craft and turn into anything, which, you know, it's kind of a shame. I was looking forward to that, but that's okay. Not a big deal. So that was this guy right here. We let Polket out of his eternal slumber, and I have nothing but regrets about it, because that burned through 2 things, and we only have 2 more left. So I gotta stop playing like crap, apparently. I was using that as my crutch, though, so, you know. I can't say I've noticed... I mean, I guess... I don't know, I mean, I guess this is doing more damage every 5 seconds. I mean, it should be. Yeah, 70 damage there, 58, I don't know. Whatever. Hey, hello. Uncalled for, buddy. Although I will take your Luminite Crystal. Whenever you care to drop that, I will gladly take it from you. Ow. Well played, sir. But you're going to drop stuff and then we're going to heal, so joke's on you. And there was a Luminite Crystal, I was correct. That makes me feel better about myself. Okay, let's get rid of that guy.
Bag's full.
Bag's full. I know it is. That's why you grabbed the scrap. So we got another item right here. Let's see what this is. Another mine. There's another... Okay. I was half expecting another thing to come flying out. I'm okay with not. Don't get me wrong. Oh, that guy's dead. Got it. Okay. You look like you might drop a Luminite Crystal based on the amount of health you have. I think there's someone appearing behind us as well. Maybe not. You crawl too quickly. Okay. Where is that guy that's summoning everyone? I can't see him now. There's just too much crap in the air. It's back there somewhere. Oh gosh, it's taking too long for the cubes to come back. There he goes. How you doing, buddy? You having a good day? Doesn't seem like it. But that's okay. You'll have better ones. Don't worry. Okay. Ordinary shield effectiveness +2 upgrade. Don't care. Heart of the Wolf. So what does the Heart of the Wolf do for us? Increases max stamina by 25 and movement speed by 10%. Oh man, movement speed by 10%. I gotta admit, that's tempting. That's tempting. Okay, set you down. And then where is this connecting to? That is just where we just were, apparently. Okay. I don't know where that guy came from then. I guess he was just on the wall and I didn't see him. I don't think these guys are like regenerating or appearing out of thin air or anything, so I think I just missed him. That's all. That's all, folks. Oh, you. Okay. I mean, we can do the distance game. It's not our best thing because we take, or we deal, rather, reduced damage at range, but it's alright, it's working so far. I got no complaints.
Holy hell.
I agree. Let's let this stuff dissipate a bit. There we go. Grab some hammer. And then away we go. I hear you, dude. I don't know where you are. Quite frankly, I don't really care. You'll catch up or you won't. How you doing? Oh, he resists corruption. That is the thing. We haven't really run into a bunch of enemies thus far that seem like they resist corruption, but surely there's got to be some at some point, and it seems like maybe we are now finding some of them. Interesting, there's a lower level down there that I totally missed when we decided to go one direction and not another. Okay. These are all lined up. I wonder if they need to be... Yep. Okay. Great. This is great. Okay. Man, look at that health regenerate. Super, super quickly. That is not bad at all. That's got to be more than 3%, because we were down to crap. I still have no idea what I'm doing with this thing, so I'm just going to leave it for now, I guess. I mean, I started to mess it up. I was intentionally trying to get things out of order. Like one of everything, basically. I don't know, whatever. Probably would help to look at this guy. So double circle, triangle circle, the other circle, and the Pokeball. Okay, I don't think I remembered that. Come on, where can I interact with you? So double circle, which was, I don't know, where am I? I guess the top is what I'm using. Was it that one? And then that one, and that one, and then that one? Is that right? Is that what I saw? I mean, I don't even know where I'm looking at. That's the thing. I wonder if they line up exactly that way. So double circle, triangle, single circle, Pokeball. Otherwise, three things, W, V, and whatever that is. So three things, W, V, and whatever that is. That is matchy-matchy. It wasn't that one, right? It wasn't that one? I thought it was this Pokeball. Okay. I don't know. I'm going to leave this for now, I guess. Because that seems to be what it wants, but I don't know. Maybe it needs to be the other way? I'm not sure how this translates. I mean, depending on which way you rotate it, it matches or it doesn't match. I don't know, whatever. Can we open this guy? Yes, we can. So this looks like a shortcut door, if I had to guess. That's going to let us bypass the BS at the beginning. Which I am A-okay with, if that's the case. Oh, hi. Okay. Okay. I think it's going to let us bypass that stuff. I don't know. Oh, no, because I don't think we can climb up over here. Whatever. It's fine. Just shoot the guy. He'll drop some stuff, and then we can heal. Explodey. Oh, maybe he won't drop anything. Well, that's a shame. Can we not climb up here from down there? That's terrible. I was thinking we unlocked a shortcut to not have to go through all this stupidity again, but apparently not. Although if we can duck, again, you know, it's fine. There was a stone back that way, so let's go hit the checkpoint. I'd rather do that, and we can fill in the gap later. Oh. Okay, so if it's beyond that guy, then there's got to be something here that I ran past something. Because these markers, now that I'm seeing these guys, that's the life preserver. That's the other thing. That's the one that was at the bottom. That's the upside down W. So there were other graves down here, right? Okay, so what do we... Oh, I have to go around to get over there? Oh, shoot, this is going to take a minute. So this is backtracking more than I thought. This is kind of like the room we didn't go into initially. Oh, okay. Maybe this will do something. I pen this now to honor my life of my queen, great mistress of many-faced gods, Tethys, mistress of light and shadow, leech and lover, for whom I've dedicated my short life. My time with her, blah, blah, blah. So there are a lot of words that I probably should be reading, and I might have to go back and read in just a second and regret skipping through this. But there was kind of a marker there at the first page. Holy cow, how many pages is this? That marker might be important, would be my guess. So here, let's look at this. Oh, gosh. So, mountain. Okay. I don't know what any of this means just yet. We'll have to see if any of these look different. These guys don't look... that's a green cloth. I think these are all different color cloths. Blue, green. Yeah, I don't understand what I'm looking for here, because these all basically look the same to me. I'm sure it has something to do with this. By the way, this gets us back to where we originally came through at. So this is the way to go. I gotta figure this puzzle out, apparently. And I don't know. Maybe it's those guys up there, since there weren't as many of them. I'm gonna have to run around 5 years to get back to that spot. That's what I get for missing that initially. Oh, just shoot me. Okay. So, had to go look at all the cloths and match to the one that was in the book, and then figure out which is which. Put things in place, I don't know, whatever. That worked. That was fine. Hello. I'm going to take all your stuff. I'm going to take all your stuff, too. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to rest at this checkpoint, and we will call it good here. We will pick up that item and continue on in this place on the next one. Catch that one, till, and thanks for watching. See you later.